Hello students, so today we'll start exercise 5.6 and in 5.6 I will explain question number 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so let's start with question number 1. So in question number 1 what you have to do is you have to name the types of following triangles. Fine, as you see I have written the question. So what is given in question sub number A? Triangles with length of sides 7 centimeter, 8 centimeter and 9 centimeters. So I have drawn a freehand drawing like this. So all the sides you see they are unequal to each other, isn't it? So what is the name of a triangle whose all the sides are unequal? It would be scalene triangle. Sorry, just a minute. Scalene triangle. So we have to write it down. Scalene triangle. Yes. Now what is there in sum number B? A triangle ABC with AB 8.57 centimeter, AC 7 centimeter and BC equals to 6 centimeter. So you see I have drawn one figure. See in this case also all the sides are unequal to each other. So we'll again write scalene triangle. Fine. Now let's move on to the next one, that is in triangle PQR, as you see all the sides are equal. So a triangle whose all the sides are equal are called equilateral triangle. Okay students, now let's move on to the next option, that is what? Triangle DEF with angle D equals to 90 degree. So it's quite obvious that any triangle having 90 degree, any triangle having one angle as 90 degree will be called as right angle triangle. Okay, now let's see what is there in sub number E. In triangle XYZ with angle Y 90 degree and also XY is equals to YZ. So see, it is right angle triangle also and it is isosceles triangle also. Fine. So how to combine the names? So we will write right angled isosceles triangle. Understood? So it's a combination of right 90 degree, as because 90 degree is there. For 90 degree I have written right angle, as because the two sides are also equal to each other, it's the same triangle. So the name of this triangle would be right angled isosceles triangle. Now let's see what is there in this sum number F. Triangle LMN with L 30 degree, angle M 70 degree and angle N is equals to 80 degree. You see all the angles are less than 90 degree. Less than 90 degrees. So what we can write? We can write acute angled triangle. So this is all about question number 1 students. Now let's move on to question number 2. So in question number 2 we have match the following. Okay. Now as you see I have only written the options. Now to every option I will write the correct option also. Fine. I'm not going for the match the following. I will write the correct option, accordingly you will match the following. Okay. Now what is there in the first question? We have 3 sides of equivalence. 3 sides of equivalence means it would be equilateral. It would be equilateral. So we'll write equilateral. Now 2 sides of equal length. That means whatever triangle, it would be isosceles triangle. Isosceles. Now all sides of different lengths, so it would be scalene. It would be scalene. Now what about 3 acute angle? So it would be acute angled. It would be acute angled. And what about 1 right angle? So it would be right angled triangle only. So it would be right angled. And 1 obtuse angle, so it will be obtuse angled, obtused angled. And what about the right option? Right angle also and isosceles triangle also. So you can write according to the option it is given, isosceles right angled, isosceles right angled. Okay. So this is all about question number 2. Now let's move on to question number 3. So in question number 3 some figures are given, but for each figure you have to write 2 different names. Fine. So that means we have to see sidewise also and angle wise also. So first of all, the first name we will give based on sides. Okay. Now, as you see in this triangle, the two sides are equal to each other. So it is acute angle triangle. So it is acute angled. Sorry. Two sides are equal means isosceles triangle. Extremely sorry, students. It is isosceles triangle based on side. Now, number 2, all the angles are less than 90 degree. Now, this time we will write acute angle triangle. Acute angled triangle. Okay. Now, let's move on to the next one. Now, again sidewise we will first try to give the name. Now, as you see, all the sides are different to each other or unequal. So, we will write scalene triangle. And now, based on the angles, we will try to name it, as because you see there is 190 degrees there. So, it is right angled triangle. Okay. Now, let's move on to the next question, that is sum number 3. Now, based on sides, two sides are equal. That means we will name it as isosceles triangle. And what about 2? Question number 2, this angle is more than 90 degree. You see, this is 90 degree. This is 90 degree and this angle is more than 90 degrees. So, obviously, it would be obtuse angled triangle. Okay. Now, let's see what is this. What is the name of this one? So, as you see, first of all, we will try to give the name of a triangle based on the side. So, two sides are equal to each other. So, it would be isosceles triangle. Now, again you see this triangle is having 90 degrees. So, it is right angled triangle. So, right angled triangle. Now, let's go to the next page. Now, this is the last sum of today's session. So, we will name it first based on the sides. So, all the sides are equal. So, it is equilateral triangle, and all the angles, all angles are less than 90 degrees. So, it is acute angled triangle. Okay. So, that's it for today's session. I hope all of you have understood whatever sums I have explained today. So, thank you so much. God bless you and take care.